All right, what is up, my friends? Welcome. We're playing some Modern today. We are playing some Temur DELVE-r. Murktide Regent. I lost to this deck yesterday in the Inside Esports $5,000 Open. I was playing Rakdos Ragavan, and I could not kill a Murktide Regent if it was seven toughness. Same with Tarmogoyf. I struggled mightily with this deck, lost to it, and just couldn't kill it. And Murktide Regent right now seems pretty freaking good, honestly. It's huge, hard to kill, doesn't die to Fatal Push, doesn't die to a number of things. And Prismatic ending is a new, people are cutting their paths and putting in Prismatic endings, doesn't die to that either. So everyone's all focused on killing Ragavan and friends right now, and Murktide Regent goes the other way. But of course, this deck's also playing Ragavan. It's essentially like a blue-red, like, kind of fish deck. Counterspells, early threats, Dragon Rage Channeler, one of the best cards in the set. But splashing green for Tarmogoyf and a couple sideboard cards, because Tarmogoyf also very hard to kill right now. Everyone's playing Bolts and Unholy Fires, and between the Mishra Baubles and everything else, Goyf's pretty hard to kill. So pretty straightforward plan here. Serum Visions, Thought Scours, put cards in your graveyard, play a huge threat. You got Counterspells. Iteration's obviously really, really good. Unholy Heat has been phenomenal. Prismatic ending is very, very good, yes. And then our sideboard's got Alpine Moon, Endurance, Life Goes On. You get the idea. Surgery for the Cascade cards. You get the idea, So let's jump right in. Prismatic does kill Goyf, obviously. It does not kill the dragon. So let's go. Temur DELVE-r. And this is, again, the person who played this deck in the league was here we go. Eduard Mucha. I'm probably saying that wrong. I apologize, my friend. But there you go. Let's freaking go. We're brought to you by
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games, tabletop RPGs, board games, and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
So question asked is Tarmogoyf and Murktide a nombo? A tiny bit. Like, your opponent's also putting stuff in the graveyard. We're putting a lot of things in our graveyard to begin with. We also have Delirium, too. You don't have to, like, murk your entire graveyard. You obviously have control over what you delve and when you delve and so on and so forth. Bonker's gifting more subs. Thank Bonkers. I really appreciate it. You're being awesome today. I really thank you so much. All new subs join the Discord. Great stream today. Sound level of the ad was way higher than the stream. My mic's been kind of low lately. Let me actually check something. Because yep, that's why. So Nicole does broadcasting on this rig also, and for some reason, like, the microphone volume just, like, pops all over the place. My last video was kind of quiet. I wondered why. So there you go. There you go. What format can I not wait to play in paper? Anything. You give me a 1,000-person tournament for some big money, anywhere, I'll go play it. Anywhere. Obosh. All right, so we are on the draw. And we have a Serum Visions 1-lander, double Murktide, Bolt, Thought Scour. Harvest over Visions. That's a really awkward turn 1 green thing, If I 5-0, you'll donate 5 more subs. That's a lot of pressure. They're playing Obosh, a Bolt early. I don't think Ryan's very good, but I'm going to keep it. I'm just always keeping 1-land Serum Visions, I haven't cast this card in a long time, honestly. I haven't cast this card in a long time. Used to play Jeskai Control in Modern, like, years ago. Had a few open top 8s with it. Also played Jeskai, what's it called? Nihiri. That was sweet. Alright, we need a Blood Moon here or something. I actually prefer the old art, but I took it over they gave me, so. Breeding Pool. That was nice. That was a good one. I'm gonna leave up Spirebluff. No, I'm not gonna Serum Visions. Alright. Alright, I get freaking Blood Moon here or something. Be really, really mad about it. Iteration, Ragavan, Scalding Tarn. I guess I want this Ragavan. I mean, it's probably not going to be good enough by the time we get there, honestly. And then Scalding Tarn, if they have Blood Moon's really bad, too. How many islands do we have in our deck? We've got 2. Why Scour first? I want to have, next turn I can have Scour and Counterspell up, and Scour and Bolt up. So I'm going to dump the Ragavan. And then I'm going to keep Scalding Tarn, I guess. I do want lands, so... The Brontido.
50100 is good for 10 subs. Let's brush everyone under the rug.
Get it, rug? Thank you. Turok was good. Turok was good yesterday. I'm going to do a full, not a full match review. I'm going to go over 3 or 4 of my matches tomorrow on stream after Mog Monday. Cloythus? That's like pretty annoying, actually. So look for that tomorrow after Mog Monday. I'm going to go over my matches and stuff. That'd be pretty cool. All right, so we're going to Tarn and just get Island, I think. Cloythus is certainly good against us, but we can do enough at once. Like we can, we can kind of just let it ride and get a bunch of cards in the graveyard at once. So, what's up, dude, guy? Hopefully, no Bloodbraid Elf here. That'd be pretty frustrating in the turn we leave up Counterspell. It's definitely Bloodbraid Elf. It's 100% Bloodbraid Elf. No? Pillage. Well, I think we just have to Counterspell that, unfortunately. Doesn't feel particularly good, but... And next turn we might Iteration. We'll see what we draw. We draw Spirebluff Canal. It's pretty awkward. I guess we get Thought Scour Dragon, right? That's 5 cards. Yeah, let's do that, I guess. So, oh yeah, Obosh, no Bloodbraid. Duh. It's just sitting over here. I didn't even notice it. So let's scour ourselves. Have 5 cards in the bin. Just let it ride. Hit some instant sorceries, please. We did. Murk 'em. And honestly, this is going to be a 6/6. That should be big enough to really get the job done, honestly. I don't think the Gruul is killing a 6/6 super easily. Bono resub, thanks so much. Brazen Borrower. That card's super overrated. Not a very big fan of that card. It'd be okay, I think, but... I suppose, like, it would be this deck's answer to a large creature, but Unholy Heat just, like, usually good. Alright, they're, what do they got here? It's 5-drop time? It's Stomp time? That's it? Just Stomp? Alright. Misty Rainforest. I believe, is there a forest in this deck? There's not, because every land's got to cast Iteration or Counterspell, so we can like bolt the Bone Crusher, play Tarmogoyf. Playing Iteration here is super awkward. We're already at 13. I mean, this thing wins the game in 3 turns. Actually, no, it doesn't, because they can't live up this. Yeah, I think we're just going to Tarmogoyf Bolt. If we Iteration, the problem is that, like, we're just not putting a threat in play. I just want to get this Tarmogoyf into play. So, simple. Reset. Thanks so much.
Yo, BN a while. BN watching the YouTube kill, though. Recently hit Diamond in Limited and Historic and going for Mythic to hopefully 1v10 at the top.
Thanks, Reset, my friend. Appreciate it. All right, play, Tarmogoyf. And play this. This will force them to use the Cloythus on their land if they want to do that. And then we'll bolt the Goyf and bolt the Bone Crusher. Goyf is about to be a 4/5. So Arbor Elf, okay. Seasoned Pyromancer. Okay. Discard Pillage, make a token. Now Cloythus wants to be on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we kill Bone Crusher and Cloythus will turn off. So, although actually, if I let him attack and then I bolt the Pyromancer, the Tarmogoyf can block the Bone Crusher. That's even better, actually. Let's do that. Simple, don't worry about it, my friend. Chappy, you're here. Thank you. Obviously, the worst thing it would be if they had another Stomp, but I'm pretty happy with this, honestly. Do this. And then this is pretty enough cards I gave it for Regent. Oh yeah, this is it. This is it. Let's go. And now we can just Murktide for 5 mana, and that'll make it a 4/4 that'll pump this up to a 7/7. Or they'll concede.
Game.
Murktide murking our opponent. Love that. All right, so let's look at our sideboard here. Life goes on, endurance, basically nothing but subtlety. If we want to be like super aggressive with it, I don't think we want to really. Ragavan, Heat, Bolt, Channeler. This is fine. Just gonna let it ride. Honestly, like subtlety, they are playing like some big spells. I wouldn't mind like Force of Willing kind of, but it's just like kind of narrow and not great. This is fine. Just gonna submit and see what they do. Spell Pierce? No. They have a lot of creatures in their deck. I don't think I'm interested in that. Yeah, that's what happened to me in a tournament where they played like a 3/3 Murktide or a 4/4 Murktide or something like that, and then they top decked another one on a key turn and made it like an 8/8 and attack with it immediately. And I was like, ah, crap. So, oh my god.
Somebody's playing a prank on me.
All right, well, we're going to mulligan. Point of mulligans also, at least. I mean, we're keeping. We have Bauble and Thought Scour. Keep this. I'm going to ship one of the Murktides. I seem pre-sideboarded. I mean, none of our cards are like excessively good against them, you know? So we get to Bauble, Peek, Scour. The Bauble will inform when I want to cast Thought Scour. Relic. That is annoying. Misty. All right, cool. So play Bauble. I don't think we're casting Unholy Heat on turn 2, so I'm just gonna Bauble myself. See what this says. Top card is a Murktide Regent. I'm going to get a Stomping Ground and shuffle that away. And just cast Tarmogoyf on turn 2. A little awkward for Counterspell or Murktide, but I want to cast all my spells. Murking it.
Six months flew by. Thanks for the content, smiley face.
Long time reset. Thanks so much. Thank you. Didn't I shuffle that card away? Yeah, Thought Scour with Goyf is pretty good too. So, all right, it's a pretty bad draw there. That was the card we intended to shuffle away. I suppose it shuffled away. Maybe, hopefully, perhaps. The card Peek is nice. All right, so there's like not doing anything, which is cool. Monkey. So we cast Goyf here. I mean, they could like pop Relic and bolt it or whatever if they have that. Obviously they're slowly eating my graveyard. We could just Monkey here. I don't think I want to dash. Because I feel like bolt is somewhat likely. And I probably want a Thought Scour too. Yeah. I have Stomp too, so just cast Monkey. We'll dump the land from Relic. Alright, so they got Stomp. Stomping Ground, Stomp. Sure. That's fine. And they didn't relic me? What?
Inconceivable!
Alright, sure. Cloythus. I mean, now I can Murktide if I draw a blue source. So, freaking awesome. Let's draw a blue source. Thought Scour response. Serum Visions, Tarmogoyf. Alright, so we got a creature. Alright. Need a blue source, please. Come on, blue source. Give me a blue source. Spirebluff Canal off the top rope. Why you like this? Like, why? Why you like this? Alright, well, that sucks. Where can you see the deck list for that 5-drop deck? On a future stream. On a future stream. Alright. Okay, so we're going to put... I think we're going to put Iteration in our hand. And then we'll play the Tarn. So, Iteration in hand. Counterspell on the bottom. Tarn to exile. Play the Tarn. Say go. I mean, they need to pop the relic, obviously, before I cast Murktide. So... Murking it and murking it and murking it right. Murking it and murking it. Exile the Bauble? Sure. Shocking, sure. Arbor Elf. Oh, play Bone Crusher Giant. Oh yeah. Let's go. He's gonna give me. He's gonna give it to me again. All right. Steam Vents. Unholy Heat. We do currently have Delirium. I could go Bone.
Hey, Jim and chat. Deviled eggs or grilled cheese and soup?
Grilled cheese is the nut. I like grilled cheese. So we're gonna kill this too. Yeah, they're just giving us the game here. They played this game very, very poorly. You know, like they're new to deck or whatever, or target this. Heat, Scour, Iteration, Visions for the honkiest.
Oh my god, Becky.
The chunkiest Murktide of all. Can they beat an 8/8? Can they? I don't think they can. I'm feeling a concession. I'm feeling a concession. No, they want to keep playing? Sure. Obosh to hand. Alright. This is something else here. Just leave Counterspell up, I guess. I could be greedy and cast Iteration and try and hit a land. If I miss, though, it's a disaster. Not a disaster, but... whatever. YOLO. Alright, so... Counterspell to hand. Breeding Pool. Alright. I mean, I am at 8, I guess, but... I'm feeling pretty good here. I'm not going to lie. They're going to hit a land. They're not going to nug me. And... Sorry. Wrong answer. Wrong answer. Bolt off the top. Or Ragavan. Oh!
Oh, it's Lightning Helix! Oh my god!
What a wasted top deck. That was terrible. That's just terrible top deck equity. Just totally wasted it. Definitely, we're gonna win that game like most of the time, you know? Didn't need that one. That was a waste. Shouldn't have called that one in. My bad, folks. I'm sorry. I wasted it. Does Jim know about the Undo Incarnation bug? No. I don't actually. Using Aspiring Spikes Helix. Use my Helix, alright? My Helix emote came first. At least in my head it did. I think Spike might have actually made his first, but I wanted to make mine for a long time. Second Murktide also lethal? Yeah, I mean, everything's lethal. Yeah, you're right, actually. We could have just won the game that way, too. Sure. When you're right, you're right. Point them all against the 6. We are on the draw with the Serum Visions. We're going to keep. They relic you after Murktide is in play, they just die? Yeah, that's true, actually. Not like all of them, but... Human. Humans keep 6 with no 1-drop. Unfortunately, Thalia would be really good against us. So... Steam Vents. Serum Visions, help me out here, my friend. I need you. Bottom. Top. Alright. Alright, I mean... Thalia here would be pretty annoying. Anything else is freaking great. If I can go Channeler and then Bolt in the same turn, it's awesome. Splash for green. I think Goyf is very good right now. If the format shifts, it won't be. But I think right now, decks struggle to kill a Tarmogoyf. So, no monkey on 1 now. Their deck is 37 creatures. There's absolutely no way the monkey would get through. If they play a Thalia, I guess it would. But we also can't risk not drawing a land. And if it's Thalia, we should get blown out. It's not worth it. You don't need to go for the nuts, you know. So Booter takes heat, whatever. We're gonna get definitely double red here. I might get Stomping Ground and just play Channeler, and then we'll just bolt the freebooter. Yeah, Channeler's really good. We could actually just like play 2 Channelers here and just like set it up for next turn. You don't need to kill freebooter this turn. Sure, I like that better, actually. Then we can upkeep it and get a lot of scries, too. Then I get Melee Mage on Bolt. That's fair. That's fair. Hi, I'm Jim. Welcome to the stream. Still going to win this game. We got this one. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's totally good.
2 years?
It's going to be okay.
Thanks, Jim.
What's up, Broke? What's up, Broke? Calling shots. I'm supposed to call the shots here. This is my stream. I call the shots. Okay, we got this. We're fine. So we can like dash monkey. What do we got? We got 2 card types in the pin. It's alright, bro. It's alright. It's alright. When you're right, you're right. When you're right, you're right. They're making a monkey out of me. Alright, so yeah, I guess we just Ragavan. We gotta like hit pretty good here though. That was gross. That was really, really gross. Let's go, monkey. Do your thing. Champion of the Parish. We do have humans in our deck, but so now the question is, do we want to cast like Goyf here, or like actually just take this Champion of the Parish? It's a free card, but I mean, there's only like 2 other humans in our deck. Oh boy. Alright. Let's get an island. Let's cast the old Goyfy Goyf. And let's say go here. This is the saddest melee mage of all time. The Invasive Surgeries. I'd imagine they're for the Cascade decks. I guess not my deck. This is our second match of his deck. I played against this deck yesterday in the tournament and thought it looked cool, so I stole it. Because I'm a dirty net decker. Freaking melee mage. I guess that makes sense why they would take heat over Bolt. So they kind of telegraphed it. Reflector mage. Ugh. Ugh. Oh my god, please stop. Oh, alright, yeah, sure. So we need to draw like another Unholy Heat, I guess. It's so funny. Can't block either. Alright. Alright. Yeah, turning up the heat, all right. Oh, duh. I haven't played that card in a while. All right, so, yeah. I think we're just dead, honestly. Like, we, like, can't cast any of our cards. Murktide would be great, but, like, even just a spell to give us Delirium would be awesome. But we're, like, yeah, we got totally murked this game. Totally murked. Yeah, I think that them taking Unholy Heat is the tell of the Metal Mage there. So our play was objectively awful. Manus Rider, sure. That's a 4-ball in the air. Yeah. It's Unholy Heat or bust. Unholy Heat or bust. Man, imagine if we had a freaking, like, Thought Scour here or something. Man, we'd blow them out. All right. Yeah, Heat wins the game, I think. Maybe not, like, guaranteed, but Heat'd be very, very good here. Murktide would be okay. I don't think it would be, like, insane. And then it opens up a lot of, like, Reflector Mage image lines for them, so. They know my hand. That's true. You're right. You're right. All right. All right. Tough game. Tough game. Might have punted that one. Might have punted that one. Yeah, I don't know why Buddha attacked there. Honestly, I didn't need to. Just 1 point on the other thing. So that's fine. That's fine. So we're going to bring in nothing again, I don't think. Honestly. Counterspell is pretty egregious against them. Maybe we just want Subtlety instead. Spell Pierce, Surgery, Recall, Moon. Yeah, these are all pretty terrible. But Counterspell, they just have 4 Cavern Souls and 4 Vials in their deck, so let's do this. I think hard casting Subtlety is also reasonable. It's funny, it's hard casting Endurance isn't that bad either, but it's pretty hard to get the lands for it, so. Freaking Meddling Mage. Freaking Meddling Mage. Correct, it was 0 bonus to attacking with their thing. Why am I going to 4? I didn't have a choice there. I couldn't block. Nothing to do. Endurance, I think trying to play Endurance as literally just a reach blocker is a very bad choice. It's very hard to cast also, so. Top 95. It's too hard to cast. Too hard to cast. We're playing Modern, folks. We're not bringing in a 3/4 Spider against the Modern deck, right? We have plenty of good cards in our deck. We might have thrown that game away, but it's going to be okay. Don't worry about it. Hand's great. Keep. Channeler fuels Murktide also. Love it. Love it. What are we going to open on here? Probably just Steam Vents. Yeah, it's fun. Could, like, play this thing first, but we'll take more damage off that in the long run, I think, so. Yeah, I don't think that Subtlety is particularly good, but it's better than Counterspell, I think. Having 4 Counterspells against Cavern Souls is just like a huge liability.
Building the Nahiri BM deck. Ray love watching the For Fun decks tea.
What's up, Con? Thanks for the reset. I appreciate that. That deck is sweet. I do like that deck a lot. So now the question is, do I want to upkeep Thought Scour and get a little Scry on? I think I do. Well, I guess we'll actually Surveil. It just puts the cards in the graveyard. It's not actually a Scry because we mill the cards anyway. So we'll untap and draw. So untap, draw, Scalding Tarn. Okay. So let's fire up a Thought Scour here and see what turns up. Surveil. It's a Tarmogoyf. Oh, we're going to bin that. It's a creature for the graveyard, pumps Channeler, and I want to just fill the graveyard up for Murktide, so put it in the graveyard. Resolve this. We hit Thought Scour, Channeler, so we were not able to get Delirium. It's kind of a tilt. Also drew another land, too. Also kind of a tilt, but sure. Alright. I mean, not ideal, but sure. We can Murk next turn as... It'll only be a 5/5. So we'll see what we're going to do here. We also have the awkward choice if they play a tough creature. Do I Subtlety or not? I kind of don't want to. We can also just hardcast this thing, too, so... Vial on 1. They have a Champion of the Parish. Oh, hopefully it's on a Thalia draw. It is. It's a Thalia draw. So, I don't think I'm interested in losing either of my spells to I mean, we could just, like, play... The problem is, like, we play a big Murktide. They just have maybe Reflector Mage in their deck. And, like, that's, like, not particularly great. So, like... The Thalia resolve, then what's our next turn even look like? Playing Iteration after playing a land is terrible. We have Islet too. I'll just freaking do it. I guess I could just do it next turn, but I think we're just like super cold. Actually, I can actually hold this for Reflector Mage. But the problem is that like they just do it again next turn. It's not like it's going anywhere. This is tough. Honestly, it's kind of a bad matchup. Thalia resolves. We Murktide. Make a 5/5. Alright, it's fine. Get a breeding pool. Or a stomping ground. Breeding pool. Untap. Another Dragon's Rage Channeler. We can Murktide and Channeler. Which is kind of cool to like rebuild our graveyard, so... Okay, let's do that. We'll leave one creature in our graveyard. Have I reviewed Dungeons yet? Yep, it's on YouTube. They have Reflector Mage, we have Subtlety, which will only hold it off for a turn, but it's still like decent. Alright, so we're gonna leave the Goyf in the bin. Not ideal, but I would say that Thalia makes Iteration pretty damn bad. But we don't have a way to like board it out, so... Vial stays on 2. That's probably a good sign as far as Reflector Mage goes, honestly. Mr. Rogers, thanks for following. If you haven't followed, share that follow button. Of course, watching on YouTube, make sure you take a second, like, comment, subscribe. They have a wizard. They have a detention sphere guy. Yeah, alright, so we're going to ship that one. I mean, it sucks to, like, just wait a turn here, but... Or just lose it, but... It's going to happen again next turn. I guess if it dies, it comes back. Should I just hold this, maybe? I just hardcast this, too. Alright, whatever. It's fine. I mean, they have a Dios Lieutenant here. They have an image? Oh my god, this is embarrassing. Come on. Alright. Thought Scour. Alright, so they're never going to see Subtlety coming. We're just going to hardcast it and flash it into block. So, that's something, I guess. They have 2 cards in hand. Please stop playing things. Champion of the Parish. Left Vial on 2 again. Hierarch, okay. I think we're dead, folks. I think we're dead. This is a pretty bad matchup, honestly. Like, they just have all the tools. Like, Thalia's great against us. They have a really good clock. They have Answers to our... Like, Reflector Mage is, like, the perfect card against us. It just answers all of our threats really, really well. Deputy's fine, too, I guess, but... Alright. No illegal targets. Just a 3/3 Flash Fire for 4. It's Cosmos Charger Unlimited. Oh, come on. Are you serious? Surely you can't be serious.
Inconceivable!
Right. We'll move on to our next match. So we punted game 1, and then game 2 there was kind of a disaster. So I think a lot of what makes this deck really good is how durable Murktide and Tarmogoyf are against a lot of the popular decks that are all playing like Bolt, Push, Unholy Fire, etc., etc. But if your opponents are playing Reflector Mage and stuff, then Murktide Regent looks pretty bad. So it's all right, though. It's all right. Our sideboard doesn't have anything for tribal decks either. It's very, very focused on beating like the Asmo decks and the Urza Saga decks and the Graveyard decks and the Cascade decks. So there's nothing in the board. You know, give me like a Grimlob-mancer. Give me like, you know, some sort of like mass removal spell. Give me something. Give me something. All right, 1-1. Hoo boy. On the draw with double Bauble. We can probably just mulligan this hand. Very, very painful land. Iteration doesn't help getting land number 2. It gets land number 3. No companion. Like, if we're not playing Lure, so like probably not playing Thoughtseize, so I'm just gonna mulligan. That's better. Keep this. I'm gonna ship a Channeler, I think. Just turn 1 Channeler. Turn 2, we'll see. I think shipping Counterspell is also somewhat reasonable, but Arid Mesa. What is this? What is this? Steam Vents? Probably a Cascade deck. Nope. Never mind. Just Ragavan on the play. I never have Ragavan on the play. Ever. But Fury in the sideboard? There aren't a ton of red cards, you know? Alright. What are everyone's thoughts on Ragavan? This can be our YouTube comment of the day. Oh my god. They might take my Tarmogoyf too? Oh, this is unreal. Like, these games are, like, so egregious. Like, what can I even do here? Like, I literally can't do anything. I guess if I had to have a rule spell for the Ragavan, it's like, how do you ever beat this start on the play? Like, alright, I guess you win. You know, like... Alright, I guess we Serum Visions. But like Goblin Lackey, it's like pretty bad on turn 2 on the draw, you know? So it's like just like really, really polarizing it. Like, I think that one of the best things design can do is to find ways to mitigate the power of being on the play or being on the draw. And this card just completely exacerbates being on the play or draw. Like, it's night and day, player draw with Ragavan. Like, we had Ragavan multiple of those games on the draw. We didn't even cast it, you know? Alright, so we're going to just, like, play Serum Visions, I guess, and just hope we hit a burn spell. And the problem is that, like, they just hit our Tarmogoyf, which is, like, our premier threat. So, like, they got a free Tarmogoyf out of a deal. It's not nearly as good later as the game goes on. So it certainly balances out in that regard, but it's so polarizing. Oh, my God! It's so polarizingly good when it's good. Alright, bottom Counterspell for sure. Bottom Stomping Ground, too, I think. Alright, we did it. We only lost, you know... Oh, never mind. Sure. So I didn't want to cast it. I didn't want to cast it on their turn, so they couldn't counter it, and they had Force Negation, so we're just dead. Yeah, alright. I guess you win, opponent. I guess you win. Let's see what they had this time. A Mishra's Bauble, sure. Less monkeys, more Knight of the White Orchid. Yes, that card's not very good, but the idea behind it is good. Yes, more cards that are good on the draw. Ragavan is really, really bad in that regard. Alright, I mean... The problem is we're trying to die to our Goyf here. Like, if it had the Goyf, then we actually might be okay this game, but... I think also one of the issues of Magic design in the last few years is that they just keep putting extra things on cards when they're not necessary. There's no reason for Ragavan to have Dash. You know, like, it's already really, really good. Oh, come on. Whatever. All right. I mean, they just literally had it all there. You know, it's already really good. You know, they always just, like, tack that extra thing on the cards, like, to really push it. You know, like, Euro didn't need to gain 3 life, and so on and so forth. But, All right, once again, our sideboard looks pretty anemic in a matchup like this. We can, like, try Spell Pierce, I guess. Counterspell proper seems... Right, on that, it didn't need to draw a card, you know? It's not game design, it's loot box design. Yeah, I mean... Something like this, maybe, because Counterspell's kind of clunky. The dash is for Karizev? Sure. That's fine. I mean, I like the dash on it. It's cool. It's just too good, you know? Like, or make it a 1/1. If it's a 1/1, it's totally fine, I think. It's totally fine. You know, it's a little, very Goblin Lackey-esque as a 1/1. Sure. I think as a 1/1, like the opportunity cost is enough, where like it's not a very good creature on rate, and it makes it much worse on turn 3 or 4. So you're at least experiencing some risk. So we're gonna Bauble ourself and say go. Let's see what our top card is. Top card is Tarmogoyf. So we don't want that. We're sure Thought Scour. We're good on Glyphs right now. At least we know it wasn't the Goyf that was on top, right? Oh, let's go play some poker. Let's go play some poker. Bolt, all right. Like, Zergo Bellstriker was a playable card, you know? And that's like Ragavan with no upside. Just 2/2 has a downside and dashes. That card was like fine, you know? All right, so draw? I guess he ran like super good all day with the elemental deck, so. All right, cool. I guess we'll just never not draw land. All right, that's fun. That's fun, I guess. I guess we could just wait. Yeah, I mean, obviously Zorgo's like not really good enough for Modern, but it's still like a fine card, you know? The Goyfs are big if we ever cast them. I should have draw step this probably, but whatever. Oh, man. Stoneforge Mystic. Okay. Batterskull. All right. Top card is Mystical Dispute. Sure. Is Modern supposed to have a turn 1 answer or lose format? It feels more like Legacy. I do agree. Ragavan does feel like a Legacy power level card. Can you please draw land? Is that possible? Like, is this the thing we can do? Is this like a possibility? Is that like a conceivable notion for this game of Magic we're trying to play right now? Is it? Can we do that? Our opponent will let us take our draw step here. Oh, come on. All right. So we need to Serum Visions into a land. We will lose the game if we don't. So we'll just get lucky and we'll Serum Visions into land and bolt their Stoneforge Mystic. All right, we didn't do it. All right, so we're just dead. We're not beating Batterskull too. All right, that's fine. I mean, that was the kind of match where like you just literally can't do anything. Like I tend to say that like every match of Magic is winnable. It's a good mentality to have. I didn't do anything that match. I don't think I could have improved on anything that match. It's a very rare thing that happens in Magic, but I guess he got me. What are you gonna do? Maybe we could have mulliganed that hand. I don't think it's a mulligan. So, what card is more likely to eat a Modern ban, Ragavan or Dragon Rage Channeler, they're not banning this card because this card is very, very. I think this card is much better on average. The problem is, Dragon Rage Channeler is almost always like, a 9. The problem is Ragavan's like an 11, and occasionally it's like a 5 or a 4, which is not good. But the games where it's 11 are the games that it's a problem. How often do those games happen, and is it destabilizing overall? On the play. We also never draw Ragavan in our opening hand, so that's why I got a problem with it. All right, we can keep this. This hand's still very good. Opponent's playing Lurrus, sure. Turn 1 Channeler. Make a Bob. Right. Exactly what Kraft said in chat. If this card is the best 1-drop in the format, that's fine. If Ragavan's the best 1-drop in the format, that might be a problem, All right, so Channeler. I'll bin this. Right? I'm going to assume that they're playing... I don't know what they're playing, I guess. I guess Lurrus in literally every deck, so... Yeah, just bin it. Start fishing towards our good cards. So there you go. We're going to upkeep the Bauble to play around the Thoughtseize effect. It's a Prismatic Ending. It's probably a Shadow deck or some kind like that. Mountain Prismatic Ending? All right. So, are we going to upkeep our Bolt here? I think we are. Hi, jump in Discord. Info's in chat. I mean, like, leading up Counterspell isn't crazy, honestly. Heat. Unban Mental Misstep. That's the solution. All right, we just drew Scour, and we have a Heat, too. All right, we're just gonna, the thing is that if they're playing Shadow, we, don't want to attack them, but they played a freaking Mountain.
Yo WU up Jim Hay 5 Doors Day. I just got Mythic in Historic Best of 3.
Awesome, Wolf. What deck? All right, we're gonna Scour. I'm gonna bin that. Serum Visions. Question is, how important is it to turn them off surveilling? Or would I rather just cast Serum Vision and try to cast a Murk next turn? Also make a land drop next turn. I'm gonna bolt it. Breeding Pool. I'm gonna keep that on top, actually. I think drawing a land next turn is pretty good for us, so there you go. Hopefully they're not a shadow deck. Chandler. Discard spell. Prismatic Ending, sure. Card's very good. The thing is, this is the kind of card that's only good against half our deck, though. I think our deck is very good against this card on average with the dragon. All right, so we're going to cast Serum Visions and leave up Counterspell, I believe. Heat, Tarmogoyf. I like both of those. Indeed. All right, top. Is ending even good? Yes, this card's very, very good. Very, very good. Extremely flexible. And then a lot of the time it just kills a one mana creature on turn 1 for 1 mana. They're gonna crack the clearing. Damn, that's aggressive. All right. And shocking. And a discard spell. See what they scry. Are we gonna counterspell this? Lavamancer. That's wild. I do love Lavamancer. Should I counterspell this? Next turn we have Goyf plus Visions or Goyf plus Heat. And again, these decks, I mean, I guess they have Ending to kill Goyf, but I've already cast 2 of them, so. I don't think we need to heat this, honestly. I think we just wait. So, let's just cast Visions. Looking for a Murker. No Murkers here. I'm going to bottom both of these, I think. Play Goyf Daddy. It's a honkin' chonker.
Oh my god, Becky.
Clearing again. They have an ending too. Ugh, you sicko. 3rd ending. Alright. Bit of Thoughtseize. Eat my Goyf. This is still a freaking 1-1. Tarmogoyf. Another Lavamancer? Wow. Interesting. Alright. I mean, they've got 2 cards left too. That's so awkward. Alright, we're casting Iteration. Oh my god. Oh, why you like this, Spirebluff Canal? Why you like this? Goyf in hand. Counterspell on the bottom. Spirebluff Canal here. God, you're killing me. Just killing me. Just murking me. Alright. Tarmogoyf, it's a Tarmogoyf. I mean, now we have Goyf Bolt Bolt or whatever next turn, but so far this is still only a 1-1. Crack the clearing again? They must be flooded like hell. They're going to bolt me. That's super aggro. Super aggro. I tapped terribly? How did I tap terribly? I had 1 red source. What are you talking about? This card's really good. Bolt me again? Am I just dead? I'm at 5 and then 2. Oh my god. This has been a pretty frustrating game. Got a 1. We draw like a basic mountain. Nope. Alright, tough game there. We've had some really tough games today, I'm not gonna lie. Or in this league in particular. Maybe I should have killed this earlier. Maybe I was just too greedy. I just like, it was just a 1-1 for most of the game, but I took like 5 points off of it. Obviously dying with like 9 kill spells in your hand, I probably could have played that game better. Same thing. I want to cut 2 counterspells for 2 spell pierces. Yeah, we could have killed the channeler. I wanted to play the cantrip instead. Yeah, I mean, the Goyf, I guess the thing is, like, I think specifically against the deck that I played in the Open yesterday, the Rakdos deck, Goyf is really good. But if decks are playing a lot of Prismatic Endings, it's less good, and Fatal Pushes and stuff like that, too. So it might not be worth splashing for. Oh my god. It's just killing me today. We gotta keep this. We gotta keep his hand. We can't mulligan his hand. 1 land Serum Visions. Alright, so I mean, I guess we could look at the top card. If we really don't want it, we can like Thought Scour. With no fetch land here, there's not much choice either way. I guess they have discard spells in their deck too. Yeah, actually, we'll just hold this. Serum Visions. I heard Nassif top deck you yesterday. He did. You heard correctly. We draw Ragavan. Why ever draw a card on turn 1, you know? All right, I bottom both of these. And now we're a bit of doo-doo, actually. So we'll Bauble ourself. If it's a bad card, we'll Thought Scour on our upkeep. What do you got, opponent? What do you got? Bauble. Bauble after fetching. Sure, why not? Look at my top card. Okay. Bauble. Okay. Inquisition of Kozilek. I mean, sure. Go nuts. We're at least drawing 2 cards next turn no matter what. So, but he may take Thought Scour here. Took the Ragavan. Wow, that's interesting. I guess in theory we could have dashed next turn, but like it's not even like that good. Yeah, obviously it's a pretty loose Bauble play by our opponent here, but I should look at their card. Looking at my card. I thought Scour. Never mind. All right, so Unholy Heat. We don't want that one, so we're gonna have to Thought Scour ourselves. So Thought Scour ourselves just feels terrible, but we drew it. We drew a land. We did it. And Tarmogoyf. Monkey. Given that they wanted to Thoughtseize it, I'm just gonna cast it. And like, if they don't have an answer for it, then we have a bolt to push it through. So we're also really close to just murking. So why aren't you jamming Ragavan on the play? Because if you do that and they kill it, you just kind of lose the game because you're just stuck on lands. Like, I don't like spinning the wheel, you know. I'd rather take the consistent, more sure play than the high upside, very low downside play. Seal, there you go, so it's dead. That's a dead monkey. But now our Murker is ready to go, and they should not be able to kill this card. Maybe they can, but I couldn't kill it yesterday, so. Mercs ahoy. We'll leave the Bauble. Oh, I misclicked at the wrong one. I should be a 7/7. Son of a bitch. They're gonna untap and double bolt it. It sucks. I just clicked the wrong thing. I meant to click the visions. You blew it. Oh, they can heat it too. Oh man, we're just gonna freaking. Right, they're playing Steel Fire and Prismatic Ending and Unholy Heat and Lightning Bolt. That's a lot of cards, you know. What?
Inconceivable!
What? They still have 4 cards in their hand? Oh my god. Alright. I had a very high opinion of his deck because I lost to it yesterday. And, mostly because my deck just couldn't kill a dragon. And I'm having a less of an opinion of it today. I'm not going to lie. Alright, bin that. Mishra's Bauble's here. We'll say go. So we have Bolt plus Scry plus Bauble. So, oh, man. Whoo, boy. Kaya's Guile. Okay. Alrighty then. Kroxa. Ugh. It's our top card. That's a green land. It's another Tarmogoyf? God, please stop. Why is it another Tarmogoyf? They're going to attack, too. Of course they're going to attack. Creature, artifact, sorcery, instant. Scry the Goyf away. What's up, Deacon?
HEO friends.
Thanks, Larissa. Appreciate it. You got a bolt, too? You got a bolt, too? No? Chat or doesn't get to block too often. But... What? All right, I'm leaving this match. I'm not playing this match anymore. Opponent's just like playing things whenever the hell they want to and just beating us anyway. And it's just demoralizing me. Okay. I mean, that first match was great, but not been doing super well since. Not gonna lie. What's up, Regis? Thanks to reset. Appreciate that. Oh boy. Everyone watch an ad or something. BCWSupplies.com. Best gear in the market, not close. BCW Supplies. Best sleeves out there. The Elite 2 deck card sleeves. I have a freaking case of these sleeves for my cube. That's coming up in a few weeks, hopefully. And we'll get that going. And just best gear out there. Promo code Jim10, 10% off your order. BCWSupplies.com. Best deck boxes, binders, card sorting trays, storage boxes, inner sleeves. They have literally it all. Great prices. Again, promo code Jim10 for 10% off your order on BCWSupplies.com. Also check out Colas Apparel. The best shirts out there. They're super comfortable. The designs are hilarious. Check them out. Colasapparel.shop. Promo code Jim10, 10% off your order. Mad comfortable. And just go, even not going to buy a shirt, just go look at all the designs. They're really fun. Go have a chuckle. Go have a smile. All right? Colasapparel.shop. Does BCW have things to put packs in for Cube? I don't believe so. Those are a lot of work, though, right? Like, what's the, like, it seems like a lot of extra work. Just, like, you make packs and put them in packs and then, what's the benefit of that? You know, I never really understood those. Like, just a lot of, like, extra busy work to, like, put all the cards in the packs. And if your concern is, like, not accidentally passing around the pack, like, let's say you're in the last pack, or I'm sorry, you're in the second to last pack, so you have your remaining pack in front of you and the pile you're drafting. If you're scared of that pack getting mixed in, which happens sometimes, we use what's called a safety dice. Just every player gets a dice. You put the die on top of your stack of packs to make sure it doesn't happen. So, opening packs is euphoric. I mean, I guess it's just like you're still opening a pack. It's not like a physical wrapper, you know. All right, we got this. Zone drafting, not when you're cube drafting. No, you pass all those packs. You left. The person has all of them. All right, so we have a Ragavan on the draw here, which we're going to cast. We're going to keep this. For once, our hand isn't desperate for something, so we can just play Ragavan on turn one. Right, if a person has a pile of packs in front of them, you gently make fun of them. It's fine, you know? We used to have a rule when we were money drafting back in the day. Did I say money drafting? I meant pride drafting. That if all the packs were on you and everyone else was waiting and no one else had a pack, your team lost the draft. Okay, they have a land. They have a land. Unholy Heat. All right, monkey. You've been crushing us all day. Let's see what you do on our team. Can I please re-say or type the shirt name company in chat? Coalesceapparel.shop. Just type in Coalesce Apparel in Google. It'll pop right up. It's also on my Twitter. I don't actually have a link in my... there's a link in the Twitch below also. Wall of Roots is here to try and ruin our day.
We used sandwich-sized Ziploc bags for our cube.
But like, do you need those? Like, what do you need the bags for? Just, that's like so much work putting them in the bag and stuff. What's the benefit? I'm just saying, what's the benefit, you know? Monkey is alive. We're going to double spell and kill this thing, get the monkey in. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. I'm getting hungry. I'm getting hungry. This is hard work. Hard work getting browned by monkey over and over again. Let's go, monkey. The benefit is you can store your sandwiches afterwards. True. Very true. Very true. We did it. We hit. That's a bingo.
Bingo!
But we're so close to casting it. I'm not going to play the Visions. I'm going to hold on to us for the moment. Wall Roots again. Ugh. Maybe I should cast the Visions. I don't know. Okay. Visions. Iteration Bolt Tarmogoyf. I mean, we're definitely going to attack Bolt when they block. I want another Bolt. I don't think I want Tarmogoyf. Bottom that. What does the Undying list do? It's like a combo deck with like Yagamoth and stuff, and you like put counters on Undying creatures, and they like loop or whatever. Does stuff. I'm not exactly sure what it does. I can actually play the Murktide here. That's insane. And having a free Lotus Petals is pretty sick, huh? Just like snap off a 7/7. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's almost like my opponent only has played Wall of Roots so far. It's turn 4. Not another Wall of Roots. Don't do it. Anything but the Wall of Roots.
Game. Blouses.
We did it. We were on the monkey side of things. All right. So how does this combo work? Like, we definitely want this card. It does involve the graveyard, but we can't really pitch spell this anyway. So just like, I'm going to shave. Honestly, the iterations have been like a little weird. I guess they've been mana screwed a lot, so they haven't been good, but I'm going to shave a counterspell. Maybe I should shave Goyf. Honestly, Goyf hasn't been great. So they're not going to have removal, so like our 1-drops seem better. Not a ton, maybe. Look at this. Dragon Rage Channeler. Freaking going nuts here. Opponent mulligans to 6. Yeah, Endurance seems bad. There's definitely things about this list that I just don't like, for sure. Ignoble Hierarch. Play a Goblin against me? And play a Goblin against me? Bauble. Surveil. Monkey? Like, I think Monkey is like already past the point of being useful, though. We're just like on the draw, turn 2 Monkey. We don't want that. Bennett. And we'll look at our top card. It is another monkey. So I'll play this. Bin that monkey. And then we're going to look at their card. I guess they could have Thoughtseize, so we'll just do this. Actually, we have Subtlety in our deck. We'll just do it now. Whatever. Could draw that. Young Wolf. Young Wheezy. Young Money. A monkey, a monkey, a monkey, a monkey, 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 a monkey. A monkey here, a monkey there. So, no land. I mean, we can't Thought Scour to scry anyway. Let's draw a card for turn. We have Counterspell too, so just draw. Fiery Islet. I mean, I want to leave Counterspell up, but yeah, we're just gonna leave Counterspell and say go. What's going on? Just say go. It's fine. Add a green end step? Chord of Calling? Is a Chord of Calling for 0? I'll give him some respect for that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Man, where's the card Fury when you want it, you know? Chord for 0. So they get a Dryad Arbor, then I have 2 cards left. This is fine, I guess. She defines some of our bolts and stuff. We're gonna like Thought Scour, scry, etc. So one green in the pool. Strangleroot Geist. I mean, they already have an Undying creature, so, like, I think it's fine. Alright, so the fear is they have a second Court of Calling, and they can get Yawgmoth and go off here, so we're actually screwed. So we can't afford to tap out of Counterspell. They need 2 for the combo and a Zolpor Cutthroat. Alright, so we're just gonna, I guess we can, like, start attacking. So we can, like, fire off a, Serum Visions? Or Thought Scour. Scour has a better chance to give us Delirium, so I'll just do that. They definitely have Cord, I agree. So I Counterspell need to stay up. Bin that. Thought Scour. It is a very complicated, very convoluted combo. They should make a Serum Visions where you scry first. Alright, you're up. They're not going to go for the Cord. Assuming they have it. I mean, if they don't have it, like, you know, sure, but Ignoble Hierarch, sure. Maybe I should have kept that land, honestly. Or maybe an instant, but scry only 1. Oh, man. Ignoble Hierarch's the nut. Alright, so that's a hit. That's a hit. Murktide. Tilt. I mean, we need to draw a land. Like, we should... I'm just going to bin it. I want to draw a land this turn, though. Alright, fine. Fine, I'll draw a tap land. And then Bolt, Iteration. Iteration's gone. Bolt in. Next turn's Murktide for an with Counterspell up, so I think we're in okay shape. They still have 1 card in hand. They're kind of saying that it's Cord. Just showing up with Young Wolf in your deck. There's that Bolt we wanted to draw. Could be Veil. Well, they skipped an attack 1 turn where they could have attacked. So, all right. Spell. Land. Ragavan. We are turning off Delirium for a short while. It's 6/6 though. And they're dead next turn. So it should be okay. We got the OG in our hand. The original gangster. Just gonna keep playing. Just gonna keep playing, I guess. I'm gonna bolt you. I'm going upstairs. Not a very exciting match right now. They're gonna go for the Cord. We're going to counterspell it, and they're going to concede. Doing this song and dance the entire game, so there it is. My personal favorite counterspell. It's probably a lousy spell in the first place, you know? Alright, so we went 2 and 3, and I must say I'm not impressed with this deck. The Tarmogoyfs are very awkward. Murktide actually is pretty impressive. Again, contextual to the removal being played in the format. And I think you just want more cheap spells. Like playing Expressive Iteration really makes you want to play a lot of cheap spells. And this deck could easily just like play white and just like play Lurrus, you know, or like maybe play like a few prismatic endings and play Lurrus, or it could play black and play Lurrus. Like, just pretty hard to not put Lurrus in your deck in Modern, especially when you're already playing for Mishra's Baubles. So yeah. And then the sideboard, like these Endurances and Life Goes On just don't seem very good. So I think that it was a very good choice for the tournament yesterday, given that like the deck that I played was very popular. But Bonkers gifted more subs, but I lost Bonkers. I didn't deserve that. All right, you can play Lurrus with Regent. Correct. You're totally correct. But yeah, I think Murktide's been very, very good though. So maybe obviously you don't want Lurrus at that point, but whatever. The point is that Tarmogoyf was bad and green was bad. That's my point. That's my point. And that if you want to splash a different color or be straight blue-red, that seems very reasonable. Being straight blue-red would help the mana out a ton. A ton. Yeah. There you go. There you go. YouTube folks, I love you. Like, comment, subscribe. You're all great. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it.